Okay, so I'm back with project number 3. This one we're going to start off with, and I'm not going to show you what this one looks like, is I've got the Smoky Slate card base, okay? So it is 4 1/4 wide by 11 long, scored at 5 1/2. Now I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to take my score line and I'm going to line it up with 1 3/4 on here, okay? And then I'm going to chop it off so that I end up just with this so far, okay? Then I'm going to take this and I'm going to line it up at 1 3/4 again. And I'm going to chop that off, and I'm just going to discard my last part, okay? So that part's irrelevant. The next thing we're going to do is I'm going to use that Pedal Pusher stamp set. I'll just show you this one. So this is the Pedal Pusher stamp set that's free as part of Celebration right now. So with a $60 order, you can grab that one. And I've got my basic black archival ink. Okay, so I'm going to ink this guy up. And then I have got a piece of cardstock here. So this one is 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. Okay, and I'm just going to stamp. It's funny, I've lost my sample card, so I'm really hoping I remember what this looks like. Okay, so I'm going to stamp this just down on here. Okay, so I've got that ready there. And then I'm going to, I'm going to keep my black ink, and I've just got the little basket. Now, I apologize if you get my head in the shot. I kind of have to get over the image because I want to get that one on there. Okay, so I'm going to use the little hearts. And again with this one, I'm going to pull it back, and I'm just going to get my head in there. Okay, so you can see it there, and we're all good to go. Okay, so I'm going to use the little sentiment that says I'm here for you, and I'm going to stamp this just on the bottom there. Okay, so I've got that one. And from there, I've got a couple of little mats ready. So I have got a basic black mat. Okay, so I'm going to put this, and you'll notice, yes, I had to stamp it twice. Messed it up the first time, but remember, paper is two-sided. Okay, so I'm going to put this one down. On there. And then this one I'm actually going to use my dimensionals for. So I'm going to pop up this. Don't worry, I'll color it. I won't leave it as a naked bicycle. Okay, and then I've got a Blushing Bride piece here. Okay, so I told you that the white, what did we say the white was? The white was 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. Okay, so the black is 3 7/8 by 2 5/8, and then the Blushing Bride is 3 1/8. Does that make sense? The Blushing Bride is, 2 7/8 by 4 1/8. Okay, so I've got that part already. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to grab that base that I cut off the chunk for. Okay, so we've got this. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, and this is just a piece of Smoky Slate Designer Series paper from the Neutrals DSP stack. Okay, and I'm going to put this one onto here. Okay, so I've got that ready. Now the next thing I'm going to do is this is the vellum from the Botanical Gardens vellum. That's another one of the free celebration items. So I'm actually going to run a line of snail here and a line of snail on the I'm side. Okay, so first off, what I want to do is I want to get this in there. Okay, so you can see now that I've created this kind of vellum flap, but I want my card to be a normal size. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this up here and I'm going to match it up just with the top and the bottom there. I'm going to put that one onto there. Okay, so now I've got that whole part that all matches up. Now, here's the issue. You notice it's a little bit wobbly. So what I'm going to do next is I'm actually going to take this part that we've done, the bicycle part, and I'm going to grab dimensionals again. Now, my sample card that I didn't use dimensionals when I put it back on. I just snailed it onto the front. But you don't get the same effect of the light traveling through the vellum when it's down flat. So I'm going to give it a go on this one. Okay, so we're going to, and I don't want it centered, I'm going to pull it kind of down there. Okay, and so that gives that card front the rigidity that I was kind of hoping for. Oh, it totally works, perfect. But it also lets the light kind of flow through, which is really cute. Now, my last step that I want to do is I've actually got out my subtles markers and I've got out my neutrals markers, and I'm going to use my marker tip on this. Okay, so I apologize if you get a shot of my head in here. I'm going to try and move quickly. Okay, and so my last little finishing touch, I am going to add, this is just with the Dazzling Diamonds glimmer paper. I'm going to stick a little heart here. And then I've just got, you can tell this is a well-loved sheet of rhinestones. I'm going to take some of my rhinestones. Oh, this one's not wanting to come out. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to put you over there. Then we'll go one smaller. Put you right here. Then we'll go one smaller still. And we've got a great card done with a super cute stamp set, and it's free, which makes it even cuter. But remember, you can change that stamp set up. Like you could use it as a sympathy card, let me pedal for a while, or not a sympathy card, but just, you know, like an I'm here for you. It's got happy together, and then it's got flowers and a lovely baguette and wine, some little birds, even a little flag for the back. Anyway, I hope you like this card. This is the last one that you'll get as part of your Make and Take pack. Thanks so much for joining me tonight.